A concrete example that we are doing is we are working with local communities in Berlin, and we have a transportation project that has the aim to cut emissions in the local communities in the transportation sector. And we are closely working together with the community, but also with the local governments and other NGOs and initiatives. And they together plan for a better transport infrastructure that is contributing to zero emissions. So, for example, they are organizing car-free days. They are planning how the district can actually distribute more space to pedestrians and bikers to make it safer to go by bike, and then eventually change the transportation behavior of the communities. And this is one small example that then can show how the transportation sector can be brought on a more transformative development path, because that sector in particular has been, it has been very difficult for the sector to reduce emissions in Germany. So, of course, foremost, we want to have, if we have markets that are contributing to the national determined contribution, we want to have markets that are allowing for a sustainable development and that are also taking into account the needs of people. But foremost, they must not allow for double counting, of course, or for no overall global emission reduction at all. So this is, like, from the framework perspective, the most important part, certainly, because we need to reduce emissions to come to the 1.5-degree goal. But what we are also looking about is, or taking care of, that all the rules that are now negotiated are not allowed for any human rights violations, and they also must take care that there is really a sustainable development achieved. So the governance or the governance body must be very robust. You must have the chance to complain or to raise questions to an independent body if you have doubts that sustainable development was actually achieved with actions that are market actions or projects that are then part of the sustainable development mechanism. And you also must be sure that people are actually involved in the market. So you must allow for stakeholder consultations. You must allow that there's access also to local communities, for example, to the markets. And you must be also sure that the needs are taken into account. So whatever technologies you are maybe implementing or you want to build up, it must be actually focusing on the needs of the people at the spot.